As students walked into University of Winnipeg Tuesday during reading week, they had something more than schoolwork on their mind. Sanchez Saintis is being extra cautious after a series of assaults Sunday in the West End and downtown in a matter of hours involving bear spray and an edged weapon.
I have other priorities. Safety should not be one of my main concerns.
Investigators are still looking for two male suspects. Police Chief Danny Smythe says officers didn't put out a public alert because it wasn't clear until later in the day the incidents may be related.
We had a lot of resources in that area. At one point we had spotted the suspects and we're actually involved in trying to do an apprehension. They went to ground, basically, so it wasn't like we were dealing with an active shooter.
Just before 10 in the morning, a 30-year-old man was attacked by two male suspects with bear spray at Portage and Sherbrooke. Minutes later on Langside, a 24-year-old victim who the University of Winnipeg has said lives at the student residence McPheeters Hall was assaulted with bear spray and was treated for an upper body injury. A 33-year-old man was bear sprayed at St. Mary Avenue and Colony Square at 12:45. Police say witnesses also observed two people being chased by two suspects with weapons at Broadway and Furby around 7:30 in the morning, and CBC spoke to a man who says he was bear sprayed around noon.
He really hits close to home when it's just down the block from you.
Bear Clan coordinator Angela Clausen says the community group canceled their Sunday afternoon patrol in West Broadway. They didn't want to interfere with the investigation and feared it wasn't safe. She's concerned bear spray is too easy for people to get.
I really think they should take a look at changing the laws and how it's sold.
Business owner Rick Sean is licensed to sell the product at his outdoor shop Wilderness Supply, but only after asking customers on how they plan to use it and seeing their ID. Sean suspects the people who are using it unlawfully are often buying it online.
There's not a ton of places selling it online, but there's enough that allows that free flow of bear spray into Manitoba, and unfortunately it's being used for purposes it's not intended for.
Provincial rules don't require buyers show ID to retailers, and there's no age restriction on who can buy it. But Manitoba's Justice Minister Kelvin Gertsen wants more information from provincial officials on how people are getting it before making any changes to how bear spray is sold in stores here.
If it's being, sourced online, and you can buy almost anything online these days, that's a different sort of thing, and that would require a different sort of intervention to prevent that from getting in the hands of people who are using it as a weapon.
Police don't have a motive for these assaults. Josh Crabb, CBC News, Winnipeg.